Chapter 4 Business Services. Introduction. A business is built on the basis of a product or a service. However, just building the product or offering a service won't run the business. It needs banking services to raise funds or collect funds from customers. It needs transportation to collect raw material and deliver final goods to customers. It needs communication services to be able to communicate with vendors and customers. It needs insurance to safeguard from any uncertain event. Thus, a business requires the support of various services in order to run smoothly. This chapter gives us detailed information about various business services. Now let us see the meaning of business services. Services are intangible in nature. They are neither manufactured, nor transported, nor stocked. Since services cannot be stored for the future use, they are produced and consumed simultaneously. Unlike goods, no transfer of possession or ownership takes place when services are sold. Sometimes it may be difficult to identify services since they are closely associated with goods. Now we are going to see the definition. American Marketing Association gives the definition as activities, benefits, or satisfactions which are offered for sale or provided in connection with the sale of goods. One more definition is there which is given by Philip Kotler. A service is an act of performance that one party can offer to another that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. Its production may or may not be tied to a physical product. Now let us see the features of business services. Business services refer to those services which help in successful running of business. The first point, intangibility. Services are intangible in nature, that is, they cannot be seen and touched. Services do not have any physical material form. However, a service can be experienced by the buyer or the receiver, that is, their benefits can be felt. Example: although insurance services provided by an insurance company cannot be seen, its benefits can be experienced. Due to intangibility, Service providers must create good impact on customers by delivering timely and quality services. The next point, inseparability. It is not possible to separate the service and the service provider. In other words, service provider is always present when the services are delivered to customers. The production and consumption of services takes place at the same time. The third point, inconsistency. Services are heterogeneous, that is, there is no perfect standardization of services. Even if the service provider remains the same, the quality of service may differ from time to time. Example, a banker may give better service to customers during afternoon time when there is less rush in the bank. Also, the banker might give better service to the high value customer as compared to a customer who keeps low balance in the account. The next point, perishability. The production and consumption of the service has to happen simultaneously. Since services are intangible, they cannot be stored for future use. Example, if an insurance agent is going on a vacation for 7 days, he cannot store his work. That work will have to be either done by somebody else or will have to be done by him on his return. The fifth point, non-transferability. Unlike goods, services are non-transferable in nature. The ownership of the service does not get transferred from service provider to the customer. Example, once the mobile bill is paid for a month, it does not mean customer runs the service. He again has to pay the bill in the next month also. The last point, consumer participation. Provision of services requires participation of both the service provider and the customer. Without customer, service provider won't be able to provide the service. Similarly, without the service provider, the customer will not be able to take benefit of the service. Example, an airline will be able to provide its services only to those customers who are in the aircraft. Any person who wants to avail the service of the airline will have to book a ticket and travel in the aircraft. Hope you all have understood the meaning, what do we mean by business services, the definitions, and the features of business services.